The woman saw her daughter being assaulted, but she chose to turn a blind eye. She even closed the door herself, and coldly stood outside keeping watch for the attacker. A month later, the daughter was vomiting nonstop into a trash can. The sister-in-law thought the girl just ate something bad. Only the woman knew the truth behind it. The daughter said her stomach hurt, but the woman stayed calm. She pulled out a pregnancy test from her bag, and told her to check how many lines there were. As soon as she said this, the mother-in-law was upset. She said the girl was too young to understand such things. The sister-in-law also blamed the woman, saying the girl didn't even have a boyfriend. There was no way she could be pregnant. They insisted it must be food poisoning. To prove them wrong, the woman pulled out her daughter's pregnancy report. Seeing the results in black and white, the mother-in-law and sister-in-law were frozen in place. Just then, the father rushed in. He couldn't believe his daughter was pregnant, and demanded to know what happened, but the daughter stayed silent. The sister-in-law immediately called her people to investigate. The father already sensed his daughter had been assaulted, but the woman brought over a bowl of chicken soup, telling the girl to take care of herself and the baby. This action completely enraged the husband. A child with such unclear origins would ruin the daughter's life, but the woman stayed calm. She asked the girl if she wanted to keep the baby. Just then, the sister-in-law received a video from her team. She was horrified to see. It was the mother who had taken her daughter to the hotel. The mother-in-law was furious, and slapped the woman hard across the face. The sister-in-law was in shock and questioned her. How could she do this to her own child? But the daughter spoke up and said it was all her fault, begging them not to blame her mother. Even then, the woman remained cold, saying she only took her daughter to the hotel to rest. She claimed she didn't know how the pregnancy happened. The next second, the sister-in-law found out the video had already spread to the community group, and the woman calmly admitted she was the one who posted it for everyone to watch. The husband exploded with rage, and slapped the woman across the face. But facing his anger, the woman only said, without an audience, the truth would never come to light. This made the husband even more furious. He raised his hand to punish her again, but the daughter desperately tried to stop him. The man finally broke down. He couldn't understand. For 10 years he worked hard outside, never let his wife suffer. His mother handled everything at home. His sister constantly helped out. His daughter was well behaved and never caused trouble. He just couldn't understand why his wife would do such a thing. As the community group exploded with outrage, he dragged his wife downstairs, wanting the neighbors to see what kind of mother she really was. Sure enough, the neighbors recognized her. She was the woman from the video. They all started scolding her furiously. Just when the man thought his wife would explain, she coldly said there weren't enough people in the community. The reach was too small. She told him to invite internet influencers, so the whole world could know. Soon some streamers showed up. When people learned how cruel the woman was, they threw rotten vegetables and eggs at her, and forced her to leave the neighborhood, afraid she would dirty their homes. The man stood in front of her again, and asked why she let those men hurt their daughter. The woman smiled as she stood up, and softly said she had waited a long time for this moment. Hearing this, the man lost all control, and kicked her to the ground. Just as he was about to hit her again, the sister-in-law arrived, and said the daughter couldn't take the pain, and had already passed away. Hearing this, everyone rushed over.